Okay, we're doing this. I hope you can hear me. So yeah, rough start, but here we go. Funnel strategy for Cine Still Film. What is that? Specifically on Instagram. We're going to see why that's pertinent, why that's a pretty good decision. Cine Still Film, and here we see some of their feed. We're going to talk about a few of these things: view products, and some video right here as well. They do incorporate some video, and they are promoting something. They're promoting actually one of their products. Um, I included video. I included photo. I really got to rush through this thing because I included a lot of information. But content. There we go. Scanning film at home. Who does that? That's interesting. And here's where I discuss some of that stuff. Definitely a niche market, definitely a specialty product. Um, what does Instagram have to do with all this stuff? Well, it's a still photography. It's a highly relevant platform. People use, we'll talk about that more later. Um, yeah, so we're definitely going to talk about advocacy here. Cinestill is a product and a retailer, right? This is their rebranded film. This is their brand. This is their brand. This is their brand. Um, and here we go. Did Cinestill Company make this photo? No, they did not. And this is who did it. This is what they used. View products in their store. Yeah, makes perfect sense. That's how they do it. Um, here's the major point I make here. Cinestill's advocacy is beyond impressive. It's cultish, and Instagram plays into that really well. Does anything important here? There's other brands of film. There's other um, pages. There's other whatever, but there is a status, a prestige kind of associated with using this product, and a sense of community. So it's a niche, and they definitely they roll with it. They roll with being a niche. People are proud to be in this niche. Awareness is difficult to define for probably anybody. It's the most difficult because it's the most ambiguous. Um, analog photography market is dedicated. They've stuck with it. They were with it a long time. They try to introduce and get people further down the funnel by assuming that there are some newcomers and catering to them. Go ahead and give them some introduction, give them some education, um, and of course, links to store in the products that they demonstrate. Awareness here, this is a great example for the beginners. Easiest starter kit for getting into traditional film photography. They have some developer right there and some content showing you how to use it. And that's it can be dense. So here we go. Interest and consideration. So moving a little bit further down. How do they get people from awareness to interest? Well, they're anyone new to the analog photography community on Instagram is going to be made aware of them again because of that advocacy. You're going to see their hashtags everywhere. And also there is kind of a snobbery a little bit, like I said, with the status. If you want this look, you need to use Cinestill for that 1990s cinema look. That's what they do. That's their product. I liken that to using models to sell clothes. It doesn't really make sense until you understand that what is the mind of the photographer who's interested in a brand like this? A creative individual, someone that's adventurous, someone looking for something new and different. That is that is a major part of Instagram's platform to begin with. People use it for adventure and inspiration, especially in still photography. So newcomers are made aware about it because of its reach. They're going to gain interest. They're going to move from interest into, I mean, it is really good work. They're gonna start thinking about it rationally. So how can you think about buying something rationally? You typically don't sell to people's rationale. They use incentives. That's boring. But here is where they kind of cross-platform, and they use their YouTube to give those better demonstrations and how-tos with their products, with the links to their products. Things timing me, and it's going pretty quick. Yeah, so it's officially labeled Cinestill Film official YouTube, but it is shown in their reels on Instagram. Links to the products and reference are always provided, and that's we're going to make a point about, you know, we'll say in just a second. Here's some content. Feels good. They make it look easy. They make it look like fun. And again, the second one really looks like fun. They're hanging out with their friends. Conversion. We can't talk about conversion without the advocacy that got people this far down the funnel. People want to try it. They want to do it. They want to look that good too. Cinestill's advocates are blowing your mind with their photographs, but it's not just because the product is so good. It's because there's so many, and so many are eager to participate and be a part of Cinestill. They comment, they regram. That means a lot to a budding artist. That may just turn that budding artist into an advocate. Cinestill shows a lot of love to their converts. To an up-and-coming artist, this is a big deal. This happened to this particular example, Jay Nar. I actually know this guy. And they posted a photo of his. He gained 400 followers in the coming days. And conclusion, their present and subsequent business model speaks to the efficacy of advocacy. And there's some more detail here, but my kind of point is, this is kind of vague, is their conversion the sale or the advocate? And I couldn't really decide that. But that's Cinestill in a nutshell. This is the brand I would really like to stick with. And I really hope this all recorded and works out just fine. Thanks.